concentrating so much, you are zooming so much in your meditation, and enter into that void or emptiness, you know uh, and what happens is that that itself becomes a conditioning. Now every time you want to get in there to that void, that emptiness, and we concentrate so much, but that itself is another trap, because you don't have to control yourself to get into the void, get into that emptiness as our nature. What's missing is, the subtractive journey. Subtractive journey is the, um, nature's way of things moving backward in our own mind, tracing the mind all the way to its root, and also tracing back on the root. The root is our ingrained belief, in us, which comes from the place of fear, place of attachment, and we have to, trace it back on that as well, until there's nothing more to trace. And when we ask ourselves, who am I? And that's where it happens. Basically, that's the straightforward process to realize the plain sight truth, or the truth within us. Concentrating the body and mind in the meditation, forcing ourselves. Yes, you somehow get to that void for momentarily, but once it's done, you're back in the same mundane movement. There is no shift, the real shift in the person, because the truth is still missing. The awareness in us has to see what is true through dismantling work. That's why, like when people are involved in the meditation, and forcing oneself to be part of that no mind zone becomes a conditioning, that becomes a trap, and that that practice is prolonged, because we have the idea that spirituality is get to that empty state, the void state, where the mind doesn't exist. And we have that reference, and we continually push ourselves to get into that realm, which is a false realm. And no matter how much you be there, that experience